Hello and welcome to my new video. If you're new here, hi, I am Lex, and first of all, happy new year. I am going to be deleting my island today. So when I say deleting my island, I do mean Nightshade. This is the witchy island that I created almost entirely on streams. If you haven't seen it, there is a tour on my channel if you'd like to check it out, but I've decided to make a new island for the new year. Please disregard the stream elements that are on screen. This was in fact done in stream, and this is my shameless plug that if you are a video viewer who's never popped into a stream, we have a good time. Okay, hear me out. You should come and join us. But this year I decided to finally tackle my favorite island theme. We're gonna be doing a forest core island, and because my last few islands I've really done majority on stream, I really wanted to focus on creating some video content for this island as well, so that everyone on my channel, even if they don't pop into live streams, can enjoy. So here I am just deleting Nightshade. Very sad, but it does have a dream address, so it could be sadder, you know. I've said this before, the process for deleting your like save data, I almost said for deleting the software, the process for deleting the save data is so fast. Like, it takes a second for the button to come up, and then as soon as you hit it, it's just like doot doot, gone, and then all of a sudden your Animal Crossing island is gone forever. I feel like it should be, I don't know, a lengthier did you see that? Did you see how quick it was? Anyway, I'm coping, but yeah, that by Nightshade, I guess. This is very exciting though, because now we get to dive into the beautiful process of creating a new island. Here's the intro, that nostalgic moment we've all come to love in the Animal Crossing community. I wanted to share with you this first, look at me creating my character and everything. We were determined, because this is going to be a forest core island, we were determined to get a green airport. I'm not super concerned about my starter villagers because I always end up just changing them anyway. Pretty sure we went for the top right map here. The top right map. The options were not ideal. I wanted our resident services a little bit further from the airport, which is what I usually look for, but it's fine. I'm pretty sure this is the top right map. We got peaches, which was great, but then yellow airport, ew. The starters were actually fine, but did you see how fast I deleted that? So here we are again. Nothing to see here, just me doing the intro yet again. You can go ahead and place bets. How many times do you think we have to restart? Second time, same starter sisterly, orange airport, immediate no. I was like, we could consider a blue airport, right? Like, that wouldn't be the worst. And then I got it and I was like, no, actually we can't consider that. I hope you've enjoyed this montage. But then we got green, so actually pretty lucky. This was what, like the fourth island, and we got Sherry and Dom as our starters. I know Dom is a pretty beloved villager in the Animal Crossing community. I'll be totally transparent with you guys. He is not staying here. He is not staying here. I am not a Dom girly. He's not very forest core. I also wish that he had like a cute little pink sweater or something, because the tie-dye shirt really throws me off. But anyway, that's beside the point. I went ahead and did my resident representative duty of setting up all of our tents. I of course made them my close neighbors. I have said this a bazillion times, but I always place all the houses that I can on the beaches. I like to terraform and everything first, move houses later. I always do the beaches at the very end of my island design. We also did have a vote, which is another reason to join my streams. So we named the island Fernhaven. Fernhaven. If you'd like to have, a little bit of impact on my islands, you should come hang out with us. It's every Wednesday and Friday at noon Eastern Standard Time. We have a great time. I also picked this map partially because it has that cute little flower river, pond, or like maybe a star. It's a cute shape. Look at it. That alone was good enough for me to choose this map. But anyway, you know the deal. If you play Animal Crossing, the beginning is just a yap fest with Tom Nook, with Blathers, with anyone who talks to you. They're just gonna keep talking forever. So I went through the 17 hours of Tom Nook talking. Also, I'm so sorry for this. I included it because I thought it was funny. This was Peach's Hear Me Out for our Hear Me Out cake. She wanted to include this mannequin and chat had to see it. And now you've seen it too. You're welcome. Peaches is my little sister, by the way. But anyway, step one, I did do the DIY workshop. We got our flimsy fishing rod. I was feeling really prepped for this forest core island. Here I am catching bugs and stuff. I'm really good at it. I'm really tired of the Animal Crossing puns. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know why I included catching 2 bugs. Also, here's me absolutely creating beef with Sherry right out of the gate because she was fishing. There was 1 fish in the pond and then I went for it. Who do I think I am? But I got it, and RIP Sherry. I mean, would she have sat there for the rest of the day probably and never caught it? Yeah. Anyway, here is the Fernhaven official map. I hope you like it. I think it's really cute. I like the river mouth placements. I like our little peninsula. I think the resident services is a decent distance from the airport. We're vibing. This is the worst yap session of the game. The process of getting the museum and then the process of giving things to Blathers. I swear Tom Nook and Blathers could go on forever, but I got that done. I placed the museum also on the beach. I'm telling you, that's like the key takeaway from this video. You should always place your buildings on the beach first. Sorry, I'm like doing a voiceover right now. I'm really catching up with myself here. I just wanted to chat with you guys. For whatever reason, my chat didn't inform me that I proceeded to go on a weeding hunt for literally like 20 or 30 minutes, and they didn't have the heart to tell me that this is very boring to watch. So here's a sped up version of me picking weeds for a second. Imagine that, but for 20 minutes. That was me. So if any of you are here who are from my stream, I'm so sorry that I did that to you guys. I mean, we were chatting, don't get me wrong. We were having a little yap sesh of our own, but I'm so sorry that was the visual forever. I don't know why I did all that. Anyway, this was the end of the first day on Fernhaven. Second day, you know I got the drip. I went to a treasure island and got royal crowns, tools, resources, Nook Mile tickets to prep for today. I also decided to change up my look because I am not vibing with the pigtails. If you know me, you know that's not who I am. I'm not a pigtail girly. So I got my favorite like beginner hairstyle. My favorite hairstyle is only from Harriet, so we've got a long way to go. But this day was reserved for getting to the point where we could villager hunt, which I am only now realizing you can do as soon as it is the second day. So I technically could have done none of this and just immediately hopped into villager hunting, and that's fine. I set up the shop though, and then our very first ticket was Punchy, my little baby cat, bro. Are you kidding? He's perfect. He's perfect. Of course we invited him. He's a cute little cat. I think he's great for forest core. Look at his little outfit. He's like ready for his forest core life. I'm picturing a little log cabin maybe in the woods. I don't know yet. I haven't planned this island at all aside from calling the theme forest core. But anyway, we had a very interesting sequence of terrible villagers after this, which like, I mean, it's part of the Animal Crossing experience, but then just a few tickets later, we did find Puddles, and Puddles is adorable. Is she giving forest core? Not especially, but I got her, and immediately after, we found Olive. What kind of lucky villager hunt? So those were my first 3. We got Punchy, Olive, and Puddles. I feel like I'm on the fence about Puddles. She's bright pink, you know? She's not really giving a little frog in the woods, but I think she's cute. So anyway, we're keeping her. I really wanted her for Mini Isle, which is the other island that I'm working on in my streams right now. If you're interested, we're doing Whittle Wednesdays, so it's like Mini Isle every Wednesday, and then Fernhaven Fridays. Just trust, it's a vibe. These houses, the ones that you have to set up, they never fit on the beach because they require so much space around them. So I did end up just putting those randomly. The very first tree that I shook on my island had a wasp nest in it, and I had the brilliant idea to actually carry a net with me. So yeah, that's incredible. But anyway, I had to get resources forever. So this is just like a small peek into my dark reality.
6.5 hours later.
We made it though. I had a pretty good time actually collecting the resources. I usually just go to a treasure island and get a lot of materials so then I don't have to find things. What really stumped me this time was actually clay. I needed clay for like a couple of the interior items, and for whatever reason my island was giving me like gold and iron, but barely any clay. So I don't know what kind of luck that was. We also talked to Mabel, my little queen. I'm also very interested. If you're paying attention, hello. This is an example, by the way. Look at the no clay. I got the last two were clay, okay? Listen. But no clay before that. Also Dom, the new favorite villager, because he gave me my first reaction. Anyway, I was gonna ask, what are some ideal forest core villagers in your opinion? This is, so the current setup, I have actually since filming this have gotten several villagers. I think we might have all 10 moved in now. We just need to move a few out. So my first campsite villager, that kind of thing, get rid of them. But yeah, what are some ideal forest core villagers to you? The one that we were hoping to come across on a hunt was Eric. I think that Eric is very cute. Someone called him a moose, and I was like, no way, I thought he was a reindeer. Chat, he is a moose. He is a moose. I got these villagers moved in though, finished up their houses. That was the real goal for today, so we kind of just, we finished this and we're like, okay, that's good. Thank you so much to all of my channel members, by the way. So many of you have joined during my live streams. Thank you so much for being a part of my channel, and if you have not joined and would like to, here are the perks. Okay, bye for now.